the honors this evening in celebration of Negro League Day in Maryland is the former barnstorming Negro League player who played for the Wilson All-Stars in 1955 to 56 and the Carolina Tigers from 1957 through 1959. He also played for Satchel Paige's All-Stars during that time, where he learned from and played with the National Baseball Hall of Famer, Satchel Paige. Today he is joined by his grandson, Christian. Please give a warm Oriole Park welcome to Luther Atkinson. We thank Luther and Christian for joining us tonight, and we hope they have a wonderful evening at the ballpark.
Back to Baltimore, where one of the American League's best pitchers will take the hill. Tyler Wells, only 7 walks in 40 innings this season and an ERA of .315 for the third-year big leaguer. Wells 2-2 for Hayes. Chased a high fastball and he pops it up. On the infield, Jorge Mateo, the shortstop, dances into out number 1. Slugs this one hard and deep the other way, but Austin Hayes will track it down. A long, loud out from Brian Reynolds. And an outstanding 3-2 pitch, a slider to strike out Joe. Mullins will lead off, looking for an encore when we return.
Pirates have Roansy Contreras on the mound tonight. 3-3, .474 earned run average for this 23-year-old from Yamasa, the Dominican Republic.
There's a fastball. He wasn't expecting that. 96 from Contreras.
Adley, a couple of hits and a walk last night.
Rutschman, he's a little bit above average. Right center field. It's a homer. And you know what that means? Mr. Splash is back at it in the bird bath.
We don't have to wait to the 5th inning tonight. We're going to get it started early for you folks tonight. How about the first inning? Boy, and this was an absolute rocket off the bat by Adley Rutschman.
And the Pirates have their first base runner against Tyler Wells.
And dive-bombing changeup. Wells picks up his second strikeout.
And this thing takes a hard right and no chance at all for Sawinski.
But Andujar sends one high to left. However, it's not the old Camden Yards he used to know. And that ball probably would have been short anyway as he got underneath the cutter.
Throws to the lefty and he struck him out. Down swinging goes Bay. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 strikeouts so far for Tyler Wells, and that's 2 quick outs for the Orioles here in the second.
And now it's Gunnar Henderson, the lefty hitting third baseman.
Gunnar Henderson high into right field. Does it have the distance? It will.
Yes.
Get out of here. A sky high fly off of a curveball from Contreras, and the sound is something we could get used to. Adley and Gunnar with home runs in the same game.
Henderson, his 4th long ball of the year, his 8th RBI.
Cedric struck out looking his first time.
And that's hit the other way. Slicing away from Reynolds. Does he have room nearing the netting? He jumps up and he makes the catch. Well done. Brian Reynolds in foul ground. Jumped up, made the catch, and held onto the netting and held onto the ball, more importantly.
Here's Adley coming off a first inning jack. Rutschman pounds one into right field for a base hit. Adley Rutschman's halfway to the cycle. Home run and a single in his first 2 at-bats. Anthony Santander off a first inning flyout.
3-0 out to center field. And Sawinski has the final out. Hit for the Orioles, but that's it. Still 2-0 Birds.
It's going to be 2-3-4 in the Pittsburgh batting order against Tyler Wells in the top of the 4th. So far, Pittsburgh has just 1 base hit from Carlos Santana.
That time a curveball, sky high. A little bit of a tough sky right now. Santander had it all the way. 1 out. Connor Joe on the first pitch, out to right. There's Santander again. 2 outs for Tyler Wells. He's allowed 1 base runner.
Just popped up, and the third baseman Henderson will go over toward the third base position over by the edge of the outfield grass and make the catch.
Tyler only at 64 pitches. This is vintage Tyler Wells. Efficient in the strike zone. He has been marvelous.
Another strikeout for Wells. He buries his slider down and away. 6 Ks for Wells, who's retired 12 straight. And delay in the air to right. Santander in front of the wall will put it away. Make it 14.
Deep drive there. Santander was able to track back and slow his pace down near the wall and just make the catch. Nice, easy going back on that ball.
Ready to deal. The pitch. And a called strike 3. He got him looking. 93 painted on the outside black. Another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Wells in total control on this Saturday night at Camden Yards.
We've already seen it. Tyler Wells is doing some of his best work tonight. Tied at 7 strikeouts, tied with the swing and misses at 16 so far. His last was last year against Tampa Bay. So a good night, but we always know his personal best is if he can get through 7 and really deliver that length for the team to go ahead and save the bullpen.
7 strikeouts, tying a career high. He's retired 15 in a row since the Carlos Santana single in the second. That's the only Pittsburgh base runner of the game. And another one there, a career high 8 strikeouts for Tyler Wells as he disposes of Joe for a second time. So after Wells had retired 17 batters in a row, he walks 2 straight.
This might be Tyler Wells' last batter. Tyler Wells is going to get a chance to work out of this.
And Duhart takes it the other way. Santander at the wall. Santander snow coned it. Oh my goodness!
Anthony Santander did. He robbed Andujar of extra bases, and he probably saves the game for the Orioles.
Well, to the 9th we go. Orioles up 2-0. And time to turn your clocks back to mountain time. Felix Bautista making his 19th appearance of the year. Looking for his 10th save of the year. Outstanding ERA 1.50, 33 punch outs in just 18 innings of work.
Bautista looking for 3 quick outs. He'll start with Brian Reynolds.
And there is a base hit on the fastball. Quickly cut off by Santander. So there's Reynolds aboard, and the Pirates will bring that tying run up right away here in the 9th. Here comes Connor Joe.
It's 2-2. It's strike 3 called right around the outside corner to get Joe looking.
Unhittable. Big first out for Bautista and the Orioles.
A 1-2. A strikeout, a splitter, a dandy, and 1 out to go.
Well, Felix Bautista's got this splitter dancing like a minnow in shallow water right now. That is a good one.
The Orioles 12-5 at home, and the new bird bath section is ready to get hosed down one more time with 1 more out. He got him! 3 strikeouts for the 2nd straight night for the Mountain, and another shutout for the Orioles. Their 4th of the season. They win it 2-0, and they get to 26-13. Yet another unforgettable evening of Orioles baseball.